So now Serius Jones is speaking on Midnight Madness. Let's talk about it.
Another one.
Battle Booth is half a gang on the low. He half a gang on the low. I'm Battle Booth gang, so y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
The Battle Booth. If you look him up, y'all go subscribe to his channel.
Man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle. Booth. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You heard? Hey, man, I appreciate all the supporters, all the subscribers, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all that every time something comes up, bro, I'm going to bring it to the table. I'm going to bring it to the table. Whenever I feel that there are injustices being done, battlers being cheated, people being played, I'm going to bring it to the forefront. Anything that I can find, I'm going to bring it to the forefront. I take this type of thing very seriously. Some of you guys that have been following me know that I just hit 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been an adult now for about 10, 12 years. I've learned a lot throughout life. And one of the things I learned throughout life, bro, is that the more you remain silent about something, right, the more nothing happens. The reason that I speak on these topics, right, is because I believe in being fair. I believe in things being genuine, authentic, and real. In this short clip, Serius Jones outlines and tells us what he thinks about Midnight Madness and why he would not battle on Midnight Madness. A part of the reason is for reasons that we've been outlining and talking about for the past couple of weeks when it comes to Midnight Madness. For one, Serius Jones feels that he's been working too hard for too long to gamble and bet on a victory or a belt when it comes to Midnight Madness. Now, when it comes to top tiers, when it comes to, the top tiers and people that, can get paid to battle, I've said this multiple times that, of course, obviously, a Midnight Madness is not a very smart move for somebody like a Serius Jones. Let's say, take any top tiers you want, Hollow to Dawn, K-Shine, anybody you can name. Midnight Madness obviously wouldn't be a good idea. On the other hand, Midnight Madness is a great idea for up and coming talent that has yet to be noticed, right? Talent that has yet to be put on the forefront or even on a camera and given an exclusive type of look. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to admit that when you're in a small room surrounded by URL people, it is a good look. It is an exclusive type look. You know what I'm saying? So for the up and coming artists like Just Cuz and Hustle that just battled on the most recent Midnight Madness card, it is amazing. For people like Prestavia, right? Even Yoshi G, who had a battle booked on this Midnight Madness card, and then pretty much graduated to the Remy Ma Queens Get the Money. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My concern though is for higher tier battle rappers that I fear don't have it all the way up here or are not aware of what's going on. I'm gonna let you guys listen to what Serius Jones has to say about the Midnight Madness. And again, every time that I hear something, right, or that I see something that helps support my point when it comes to, the Midnight Madness situation, I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. Let's take a listen.
And a little bit of energy, growling at him. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, this was on the Norbs It All podcast yesterday. Norbs interviewed Serius Jones, and the last question that Norbs asked Serius Jones was about Midnight Madness, right?
the series was Geechee Gotti at Midnight Madness. Is that a possibility? What'd you say? Somebody just said, P. Dot Smith said, series was Geechee Gotti in Midnight Madness form. Well, what do you think about that? I'm not fucking with no Midnight Madness, dog. I mean, that's what he was. Like, bro, all due respect, my nigga.
I don't need to do a bootleg Fight Club at
Damn.
you know, in 2022, bro. Like, I mean, I get it. People want to battle. They want money. You know, he does something and it seems like he's close to URL, so motherfuckers just go with it. They think, you know, hey, this is a way for us to battle and get money. Niggas gonna do it. Niggas hungry, they want to get money. I ain't mad at that. If you do an event and you still a successful event, cool. That's beautiful. To me, that doesn't, I get it, yo. I see what's going on. I understand the way this business works. So at the end of the day, like, I'm not a hitter. Anybody, do your thing. You want to battle wherever, do your thing. But I'm not playing myself, bro.
Hey,
at least not on purpose.
I got
and
you.
I mean, my whole thing was, and that's why I think a lot of people don't understand narratives and the cause for things and the reason things happen. There's a difference between somebody doing something because out of the goodness of their hearts, and they really got love for the culture and want to see people win, that you say, look, I'm gonna start this league and I'm gonna help people get on that can't get a voice and all this other shit. That's one thing to really be that type of person. And there's another nigga to be the type of person that just, you know, tries to tear somebody down that you see even recently getting crazy and they just went through the worst shit in the world. You're still trying to tear their fucking name down. But then you want to play like you're some good Samaritan. That's not what it is, bro. This shit is about power. And if niggas is in a position to look like they're the guy, they're going to do everything they can to. Even spend their own money. So I get it, bro. And at the end of the day, I'm not against anyone doing anything that helps them out. If you can get money, go battle in that shit. Hell yeah. But am I gonna go bet a nigga to battle him? For what? My nigga, I done built my shit for 20 years. Yeah. So that niggas could pay me 20 bands, nigga, 25 bands. What the fuck I'm gonna go, you know what I mean? Go perform for free? I'm not trying to do that.
And people, see, this is the thing, man. This is the thing that I try and, Serius Jones hit it right on the head, bro. When I was listening to this yesterday, I was like, bro, Serius Jones is looking at this whole thing exactly the way that I've been looking at it since its inception, since it was created. This is going to be good for some people, all right, that are coming up, and it's not good for the middle to upper tiers that don't have it up here. Serius Jones is describing how he understands what's going on. He's demonstrating to us, right, via this interview that he has it up here. So Serius Jones wouldn't put himself in a position, because Norb said somebody posted Serius versus Geechee on Midnight Madness. Serius Jones understands the business, just like he says. He understands what's happening here. Imagine Serius Jones going up against Geechee Gotti on a Midnight Madness, to where Geechee Gotti is pretty much favored by everybody on URL, bro. Imagine a Serius Jones accepting a battle on Midnight Madness, 6-7 judges versus Geechee Gotti. How do you guys think, right, that situation will go? Seeing as how, right, this whole situation just panned out with drugs, and there was a bet in the background to where it might have swayed the final decision to vote for True Foe. Taking that into consideration, how do we think situations like this will go? And again, Serius Jones literally just hit the nail on the head when it comes to this whole thing. What happens with your career, whether you decide to go on Midnight Madness or not, or whatever the case is ultimately the decision of the battle rapper. And that's what Serius Jones is pointing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to sit there and take a battle that could potentially be free, which is what he mentions as well. By that meaning, right, that one of the battle rappers obviously wouldn't be paid to battle. So I think it's very interesting, right, that Serius Jones comes out and says this information. I think it's so interesting, in fact, that I decide to point these things out for a specific reason, right? I point these things out because of injustice, pretty much. Injustice. I like to compare this to the world at large, right? Or America, right? To where we have different political parties, right? In this country that like to complain. We have people that claim that they follow political parties, right? Let's say the Democrats, the Republicans, and all that stuff. There's people that want change in this country and complain, right? And like to cry and want the system to change, complain about the system and this, that, and the fifth. But nobody speaks out on it. We don't have enough people speaking out on the changes that we want made in the system, right? We don't have enough people blowing the whistle when it comes to bringing truth to light, right? We don't have enough of that. I feel like I have enough of a voice in battle rap to actually speak out when things like that are happening, injustices in battle rap. I may not have a big enough voice to impact the world at large, right? I may not have a big enough voice to change the prison industrial complex, right? Or the laws, right? That specifically target people in the hood, right? I may not have a big enough voice to do that, but I have enough of a voice to make a smaller change on a smaller spectrum. And that's battle rap, bro. Like I've been following battle rap for, again, 10, 12 years or so, bro. And I've watched it change. I'm watching it gradually change completely. I'm watching it, I've been watching it change completely, bro. And I feel like since I'm able to speak on it, I'm going to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak whenever I find that there's any injustice going on in battle rap. It doesn't matter if it's URL, if it's KOTD, if it's RBE, if it's Midnight Madness. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to point it out. So I just thought this was very interesting, and I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. If you guys haven't seen the interview yet, go check it out. Norbs It All Network podcast with Serius Jones, about an hour long. This specific part of this specific clip where he discusses the Midnight Madness is literally in the last 5 minutes of the interview. So if you guys want to go and just look for that part, just look up the interview and skip to the last 5 minutes of that interview. So you guys can listen for yourselves to what Serius Jones had to say about his thoughts and how he perceives Midnight Madness. Let me know what you guys think, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and down right from the battle.